working on the rear end for Christine here. This is my Posi 9C1 cop car rear end. This is out of a 95 Caprice. Most of them are stock with disc brakes if they're the actual cop car. Now if it has the 4.3 LT, the baby LT, it'll have what this has, 323 gears in it. I really wanted the 308, but 323, hey, Posi's a Posi. Now, I got this in the junkyard about a year ago and basically put it behind that shelf under that wall right there, and I haven't touched it. But I've already broken this side down. You know, I'm stripping it for paint and everything. It all came off wicked easy. Now, I will be doing away with my e-brake. It's an automatic car. Don't need e-brake. Don't care. Don't want it. I have to strip this thing down. I have new seals for behind the pinion here, or whatever they want to call that. And the actual tube seals too. So those will all be coming off. I ordered a set of drilled and slotted rotors for this. The calipers are still perfect. In fact, they don't even have upgrades for them. These are just them, period. I could get like... Well, these are the same thing that's on the Corvette and the Camaro too, but I'm just saying, if I wanted to spend money and get a big brake kit for the rear, it could be a twin piston, you know, rear brakes. I ain't worried about it. Most of the braking's done in the front. It's way upgraded now. So these are just going to be basically clean, painted, put back together with the upgraded brake rotors. But all this stuff's breaking free real easy, coming off like nothing, which I am very glad, because breaking a bolt off in one of these brackets would be a nightmare to drill out and replace. I am going to be changing the fluid in the rear end. I haven't decided if I want to get a chrome rear end cover or paint that one or do something else with it. I gotta look around a little bit, see if I can find something cool. But everything on this is good. See, it turns easy. I mean, I'm barely even... But I'm gonna finish taking this side apart. Oh, I'll show you guys what's going to be coming up for Christine. Well, her rear end anyway. New rear seal. These are also the axle seals. These are the bolts for the calipers. New caliper seals, new pinion seals. This is from Hell's Gate Hot Rods. This is actually a drill adapter, which comes with the machine bits to drill from 5x5 to 5x4 3/4. Which is your S10 Camaro bolt pattern, yada yada yada. Some paint for the rear end. I have my EGRs. It's actually engraved Christine. I had a local guy do that for me, Sunny Sporting Goods. Paint for it. These are 10-5 spark plug wires. Extra insulation to make sure it, don't get heat soaked. Rear drilled and slotted rotors with ceramic pads for the rear end, which I will actually have to put these on and then drill to make these the smaller bolt pattern. Some places, which I haven't found them yet, you can get multiple patterns, and I just couldn't find none. And these are the poly end links for the custom control arm I'm going to build. I actually have a package of metal in the house I forgot to bring out, which I'm going to go get right now and put out here, and then put all this stuff away. So a lot of stuff going to be happening to Christine here soon. Hopefully. It's getting close to winter. I now have a heater. Well, I actually have two heaters, and I'm going to be blowing insulation in here very soon. Get rid of that pile of crap over there before the worst thing ever happens and I end up with rats. And I believe I already showed my saw, which I've been cleaning. These are speakers for the Dash project. That is a new orbital sander, one of the cheap ones from eBay. Yeah, so got a lot to do still. But next weekend I hope to be shooting out some insulation in here. It's going to be a tough week next week. We got 2 weeks to get the D100 done and start on the customer's Dodge project. So now I'm going to put all this stuff up. So while I am off today because for some reason the welding gas supply closed early, I am going to make some mock bushings for my end links to build my custom control arms. So I have to turn these down to fit into here and to lay on this edge. I have aluminum that I'm going to use, which I got from Fast Metals. I ordered this on a Tuesday and I had it by a Thursday. That is fast. Now right now I'm working on my run out, which I believe is good right now. It's about 5 thousandths. So I think I'm good. I can make it straighter with my carbide, whatever it is, the high-speed steel, the tooling. But now I'm going to start turning it up high and get them made. I have a micrometer right there that I'm going to spec all my bushings to. I need to make 4 bushings to fit into, you know, both sides. I can only do one at a time, so that's what I am working on right now. So I now have the aluminum turned down to where it'll fit on here. That makes 1. I have 3 more to go. That one took about 30 minutes because, you know, I have to get all my high-speed steel right, and basically the feed on this is going too fast right now and it keeps catching, so basically it's all going to be hand done. And, you know, it ain't got to look pretty as long as it functions, which I'm pretty sure it functions because I've already measured it. Let's see here. Yep, tight right on there. Now, only thing I have to do is drill the hole. I can drill that after, but I can place them in there, and now I have to get the shoulder length here to match, well, match the bushing, just not in the outside diameter, so that way I can, you know, fit everything up right when I start welding. Well, I'm back at my garage. It's Saturday, and it's a freaking mess, man. This is what happens when you work at 2 different places. I'm basically trying to get this thing done while trying to get this thing done while trying to get that thing up there, the other garage done. But I did get a new toy. Booyah. Horizontal bandsaw. It's from '87. Ram Machinery. And it does work. And I paid $30 for it. Who passes up a $30 bandsaw? I mean, come on. It needs some work. Some of the rollers are loose. The bolts are loose. Stuff like that. But I'm going to clean it all up. Probably get rid of this safety back here because it's broke anyway. And get a new blade for it. Use it. And on the other note, I did get a kerosene heater. That was given to me. But on the bad side, I broke the chuck from a lathe. I was making the, which I can't even find it now. Oh, here it is. I was making the bushings for my rear control arms. And I went to part it off. It dug too hard, too fast, snapped a jaw off. and that goes to fit in these. I'm gonna put this back in the box. Got boxes of parts. I've been ordering them so that way when I get time I can build. Still trying to find me a power supply right now for the dash. Then I'll get that done. But tonight I gotta clean this thing. I have an insulation machine in here to do insulation tomorrow. It's over there. Oh, there's the insulation. It's raining, that's what you're hearing. Still drinking tea. Yeah, so my garage is like slowly becoming like a freaking machine shop. TIG, plasma, stick, MIG, horizontal bandsaw, lathe, 6-foot tall drill press, bench grinder. I mean, everybody's got a bench grinder. The one thing, well, there's two things I need left. I need a mill, which I have no clue where I'd put it. And I also need a big, heavy-duty vise to put on this table. And they're expensive. I'm sure you guys know the good ones are like $100 for a 8-inch. But, hey, let's clean this mess up. The goal is try to get, for one, my tap and dies put back where they go, polishing compounds, power loops, CRCs, that's awesome. Paint can go back. I've already got it all painted, the dashboard. Oh, you guys will see in the video for it, but wait till you see that top on there. I covered the top. Awesome. Not even going to show it. But I'm going to get this all clean. I'm going to put my harness somewhere to hide it. Well, I'll probably lay it over by the engine. My bushings need to go on under here. I got a lot to do. I got to have it done for tomorrow, and it's like 7:30, so well, I can be as loud as I want because I'm getting ready to crank up the music and go to town on this mess. As you can see, I do have these weird double lights, and I also have some fluorescents. You gotta have a lot of light, but I'm gonna stop talking now and get to work.